which class do I have you out of right now?
I am currently out already.
You are out already?
I am.
So I'm keeping you from actually being home.
I'm maybe going to the gym.
Or going to the gym.
I'm okay with being here.
All right. Well, great. Well, I wanted to talk a little bit today because you are one of our amazing students that serves on the superintendent's student cabinet, our panel that we meet with about once a month. And just I want to get some feedback on what you feel like is the importance of that cabinet and how much you think that impact is in terms of us being able to hear what students want to do in schools.
I think it's important that the students of all schools need to have a voice when they are trying to communicate with the staff and administration. So I like that we have a superintendent student cabinet. I am really proud to be a part of it. I know that I'm not sure if other school districts have it, but I'm glad we do.
Well, we're cool, so that's
yeah. I think it's important that every student has a voice, so I've been going around to some of my friends and asking, like, hey, is there anything that you would change
That's awesome.
for the school, so I can make sure to bring it up in meetings.
Well, good. So believe it or not, we don't always know exactly what the students want, so we kind of open up that door and say, so what is it what would you like us to improve on? How can we be better, right?
Yes.
And one of the things that came up the last time around was on the idea of technology, but more specifically a particular app called Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about that.
So Snapchat is a QR code reader, and it is also a form of giving out information for group projects that you get put in classes without having to have full disclosure and being able to keep your anonymity. So I do believe it'd be a good way for even teachers to communicate through their students on who left their book in class, or it's a good way to advertise sporting events or academic events.
Listen, okay, so technology and social media, we're just now catching up with Twitter. So you got to give us a little bit of a break, right? I will tell you that I think wherever the students are at, wherever they're currently living, quote unquote, in technology is where we have to figure out as adults how do we get there and connect to students there. So here's my question I have for you. Why do you think adults are so apprehensive about moving towards things in terms of applications or social media that students tend to be at?
Because it's new territory that sometimes to adults like yourself don't always seem necessary.
Right.
I believe that Snapchat, as increasingly popular it has become, has grown in what more it can do outside of just talking to the people you do know, becoming a little bit more like Facebook and like Twitter and Instagram.
I use Instagram. We like to call it the gram.
The gram?
Oh, yeah, the gram.
We call it Insta.
Oh, dang it. Let's all admit it. Anything that you use in social media could be used for bad and not just good.
Mm-hmm.
So as a student, what are things that you have to make sure you're working on so that if you're using Snapchat, you're using it for the right thing instead of the wrong thing?
I think you have to have a responsibility when you're on social media. To have a good digital citizenship, I think most students would just have to be good with handling what they know and what they feel is right. If they wouldn't say it in front of their parents or in front of their teachers, you shouldn't put it on social media.
Yeah. You'd be amazed at what people will put on social media.
Yes.
And still haven't figured out that it still sits out there forever.
And what they would say to staff and administration when they want the school closed down.
What? I didn't get any kind of tweets about the school closing down.
You didn't see all the tweets
no,
about school
not at all.
down?
I didn't see any. All the students were on their best behavior.
No, that's really good to know. Hey, we're working up. We're getting there. We're becoming adults, surely but slowly.